warm welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the senior taster of Whisky.com, and today we have an inaugural bottling of the Strathearn Distillery. Never heard of that? Well, this is a new distillery, or quite new distillery, which belongs to the independent bottler Douglas Lang. So this is the first bottling out on the market, called Inaugural Bottling. It's 50% ABV, unchill filtered, uncolored, to a price of close to 100 euros here in Central Europe. And Strathearn is one of the smallest distillery all over Scotland. It is, resides in the small town of Methven. This is half an hour ride west of Perth, in the Highlands, in the southern Highlands. And this distillery is so small that a lot of things, or most of the things, are done by hand. So it's a very private distillery. And this is the first bottling, so it's limited in the amount, and it carries no age statement, but it's quite pricey because it's the first. So it's limited, and it's the first of a distillery. If you're collecting bottles of every distillery available in Scotland, then this bottle is a must. And if you're very interested in new bottlings, then this is it as well. Douglas Lang is one of the independent bottlers which have a focus on very selected bottlings and higher ABVs. They started with 50% ABV for their bottlings. For most of them, close to all, or the higher priced bottlings, you got 50% ABV, so that you have full impact. And with this distillery, they are using a lot of different casks to mature the whiskey, to bring this whiskey even more aromas into it. So this is ex-bourbon casks, virgin oak, and ex-sherry casks. And the specialty of this distillery is that they are fermenting their mash very, very long. So for 144 hours, the fermenting process takes place, and this leads to a lot of aromas in this whiskey. So the yeasts are acting very, very long and intense on the wash. Yeah. So have a look at this. From small acorns, great oak grows. Highlands single malt Scotch whisky, Strathearn Distillery, Perthshire, Scotland. Inaugural bottling, and only 32 specially selected casks. So it's 32 casks. Triple cask matured, ex-bourbon, virgin, and ex-sherry oak, distilled, matured, and bottled in Scotland. Barley type Maris Otter. This is one of the very few distilleries using this very old barley. Maris Otter. In former times very popular, but today close to gone. No coloring, no chill filtration. Alcohol 50% ABV. So here it is. Here we open it, hopefully. Don't know what to think about that. It's a little bit of syrup in it. Yeah, definitely very malty, and this is the Maris Otter, which has a more distinct malt taste. A little oak, and some aromas, some, probably honey-like. And syrup, a little sweetness of syrup. And some spices from Christmas bakery. And a little fruitiness, of course. But this is one of the deeper ones, not that fresh, fruity, young. No, this is intense due to those different casks, quite a lot of different aromas in it. Yeah, cheers. Mm-hmm. 50% ABV, strong on your tongue, intense, running through over your tongue to your throat, warming, and some bakery biscuits, Walkers, little oiliness in it, deep accents, oakiness. Yeah, this is huge, big for a first one, for a young one. Mm-hmm. Very good. So I think this distillery was bought old housings, by Douglas Lang in the year 2019. So this might be 5 years old. And from the aromas in this whiskey, 5 years is definitely the age I think this whiskey has. Yeah, so Inaugural Bottling, very special for collectors or interested connoisseurs. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come.